Okay, so this is just kind of the list. We'll go through these here in a moment. We have a few new products that you'll be seeing at ISE, so you're getting a little bit of a preview here in different areas that we have product lines in. Control automation, we already have quite a few products here, but we're adding the T10W, which is a wall mount. We're going to take a look at. We got some new USB-C products, definitely not limited to that, as you'll see when we go through. And we're bringing on a bunch of Dante products and our 4K 60 AV over IP wall plate for 1G networks. So that's the overview. All right, so let's take a look. This is not going to take very long. Good news. I know you all have a lot to do. But the first thing is in our icon line, we're adding a 10-inch wall mount touch panel controller. For those who have been following our icon introduction at Infocom, we have a 10-inch tabletop and a 4-inch wall mount. All this is on our website, and we have lots of webinars going on. If you want some videos of those webinars, just reach out to us or go on our YouTube channel. But so this is a new addition, and we include everything you need to do the wall mount. There's a gang box and mounting bracket and so on. And it's very easy to mount. So look forward to some announcements of videos about where we'll show you, how simple it is to implement this. I want to underline, like all the other icon user interfaces, there's a controller built into these. So as long as the IO connections are sufficient for your project, you don't actually need any other hardware. You could use just this touch panel to control your system. If you do need additional IO connectivity, we offer the Icon C8 controller and E4 expander. We can take a look at those. As a matter of fact, let me take you to our Icon C8 so you can see that on our website. And this is the C8 controller that works with the T10 wall mount or tabletop or our 4-inch wall mount touchscreens. And this adds a great deal of additional connectivity. And one of the nice things about this is you can have, since this is all network based, I can have the C8 controller in a completely different location than the 10-inch user interface. Another option I would have is the Icon E4, and this is just an expander. So in this case, we would add, actually, let me show you the back of it. This has a little more IO than the T10, about half of what the C8 offers you. And you can use this in conjunction with any of our touch panels as just a IO expander. Okay, so again, I'm not going over the whole icon line right now, but please take a look on the website. As you saw, we have a bunch of stuff, and we're doing lots of webinars right now on the icon line. So please sign up for those or reach out to me or Howard if you guys have any questions. Okay, jumping over now to USB-C. So we've got a couple of slides I'm going to show you here. You're going to see these products at ISE if you're going. These are available. This is our 100-meter extender of USB 3.2 Gen 1, that's 5 gigabits, and it will also extend USB 2.0 and 1.1, as well as our RS-232 extension. This is a TAA compliant product, and you'll also see that you can use it as an RS-232 extender as well. So definitely a nice new addition to the line. So take a peek at that. If you want some samples or a demo unit, just reach out to us. If I hadn't mentioned, we also have a rack mount plate. It is available, and that allows you to rack multiple receivers or transmitters or combinations of those in one rack shelf. All right, switching to Dante. So for those of you who have worked with us before, we've got Dante in our Pure Media in our Max frames, but now we're breaking out to having these boxes, these interface boxes. So we've got the picture up here is our 4x4 with DSP. So it's balanced or unbalanced stereo inputs and outputs for each of the channels, the 4 inputs and the 4 outputs. We've also got options where you can get this non-DSP or DSP. So the DSP includes the echo cancellation, gating, EQ, and compression, and lots of other typical Dante features for those who are already familiar with Dante interfacing. So we're offering this in 4x4. We'll also have 8x8. We'll have the 8x8 at ISE, and you can get that in DSP or non-DSP. And we'll also be offering the 16 input, 16 output in both DSP and non-DSP versions. I apologize, I couldn't get the photography done for the controller, but we have a single gang controller, and I will make sure to follow up with everybody via email as soon as I have those photographs finished on that. But that's also brand new and a very cool wall mount controller for your Dante audio, programmable, assignable to whatever channels you want to provide in the controller. Okay, next up, we're going to take a look at our latest AV over IP offering. This is our T400 wall plate. So we have a T400 encoder and decoder enclosure type that some of you may already be familiar with, but please take a look at that. That's a really cool product. It's just loaded, and the price point is very, very competitive. It's really well priced. So the T400 is a 4K 60 JPEG 2000 codec, and that works on 1G networks. This is the wall plate encoder. As you can see, it's got audio insertion, HDMI 2.0 input, and also you can do USB extension, including cameras. And I'm just gonna, nobody's asking, but I'm gonna tell you because I would ask, is why is it 2 gang? We worked for a long time to try to shove all of this JPEG 2000 4K 60 capability into a single gang enclosure. And believe me, if it could be done, we would have been the ones to do it, but it's just not realistic. So it's 2 gang. So what we did is put information on the other section there, so you can actually see your transmit channel on the encoder along with link and other type of status indicators with 2 LEDs. That's one thing we pioneered many years ago to make AV over IP easy, was using channels for multicast IP addresses. So we do a translation table where it's extremely easy to set up, and in fact, you don't need any third-party control system in many applications. You just set up the encoders to a channel, and you set your decoders to a channel, and there's your picture. So it's all much easier to use this way. And this is something that we were first to market on. I think we've had a couple of people start copying us. Flattery, I appreciate it, but we've been doing this a long time. We can do up to 999 sources. That would be great if you had a system that big, but this is available in March of 2024. So if you have a project where you've got your install slated for then, go ahead and get in touch with us on that. And we expect to have a number of demo units up ahead of that. So if you want to be one of the first to get a sample or demo of this wall plate, reach out to us as soon as you can. I just mentioned in here also the comprehensive API diagnostics. There's an enormous list of things that you can do through the API control commands, not only to set the boxes, but to get data from them, what their settings are. But you can also get information about the sources connected to the wall plate. So I can actually confirm, is there a source connected, and what are the mathematics of that signal and that's very useful in system management programs that you might offer your customers or you want to have for you. Okay, and lots of drivers, Crestron, QSC, our own icon, and again, we support any development on other device drivers if you have other control systems that you want to use. So we're going to have a few other things coming, but this is the solid stuff I want to make sure you're aware of. We're looking at a couple more USB-C products. We're going to have some cables and some more basic extension for USB-C, but that pretty much covers it. Let me actually go on to the next slide. One of the most effective things, and this is from my days as an integrator, is I want to touch the product. So that's why we have this test drive program. All you have to do is send in a 30-day evaluation request to sales, and we'll send you the product to kick the tires on. And we're always available by phone or email. We do one-on-one sessions, webinars, if that's helpful to you. And we do about 3 to 5 webinars a month. So I think those are also helpful. Any other questions, just write those out. Otherwise, thanks for your time, and just reach out to us if you want to give these products a try.